Full HD 1000 nits of brightness, great user interface with customizable desktops and a lot of useful features for $190. OSEE LILMON 5-inch monitor review. Let's go. So guys, first of all, let's have a look at the kit, and the kit is pretty straightforward. We have the monitor, the mount, and the cleaning cloth. That's it. The monitor itself with the mount weighs only 282 grams. On the mount itself, we have a cold shoe with a 1/4 20-inch thread, and also one more 1/4 20-inch thread on the bottom, and an SD card for your user LUTs and firmware upgrades. One more 1/4-inch thread on the bottom of the monitor, a headphone jack, a couple more outputs, like the battery output, and on the back we have HDMI in, HDMI out, the NPF battery slot, and also a DC in. And this monitor mount is very versatile. As you can see, you can rotate this monitor 360 degrees if you use the middle-sized NPF battery. So let's walk through the functions of this monitor. So if you swipe from the left side of the screen, you'll change the backlight. If you swipe from the right side, you'll change the volume in the headphones. If you swipe left or right, you'll switch between workspaces or desktops with customizable different functions. So as you can see guys, right here we have 8 customizable workspaces or desktops. Single tap on the screen and you can enable the function. In this case it's the focus beacon, and this little arrow lets you adjust every function, and every function is customizable guys. Here we have some adjustable extra sharpening effects. It's also customizable. Here we have the grids, and we have a lot of different grids, which is great for shooting something like real estate when you need all of the straight lines to be really straight, both vertically and horizontally. We also have an anamorphic D-squeeze function, and it's also really customizable. You have all of the popular squeeze ratios like 1.33, 1.5, 1.8, 2 times, and 1.6 of course for Sirui lenses. So here we have the false color, and I really like that this monitor supports a lot of customization of the false color too. You can even customize your own luma values for the false color, which is great. We have some zebras, they're pretty standard, and we have also the waveform parade with vectorscope histogram luma waveform, so it's a great tool. I love this feature. And if you hit the plus icon, you can add anything you want, any function basically that exists in this monitor. So here how the workspaces work. You enable some functions like 3 right here, they're green, and you swipe and you can pick other functions in the next workspace and then swipe back, like I show you right here. So basically you can swipe between those 2 workspaces and have different features enabled. And this is inspired by the SmallHD Focus 5 monitor, which I've been using a lot, and I even have a review of it on the channel. It's one of my first videos like 3 years ago, and also the OSEE monitor does support pinch to zoom functionality. That's the monitor I've been talking about. So basically this OSEE LILMON 5-inch monitor is a replica of the SmallHD monitor with a little bit different layout, a little different user interface, but basically the same features like a customizable workspaces and potentially a lot of flexibility, which I really like. And if you hit this little gear icon, you can change the backlight, the volume, the rotation. It can be rotated both horizontally, vertically, it can be mirrored. So it's also a very welcome addition. So if you like to film yourself, for instance, just mirroring the image is a great addition. My Atomos Ninja V monitor doesn't have this functionality for some reason, or maybe I didn't find it. So you have your status bar, it can be disabled or enabled as well. You can also play around with the matrix color, different color spaces and all that. You can upload your own LUT. And here we have some information about this device and the firmware update. So here's my Atomos Ninja V monitor with 100% backlight, and the OSEE monitor is also at the maximum brightness. And from the first glance I can say that the Atomos looks a little bit brighter, but it's like negligible. But what does work in favor of the OSEE monitor is the false color tool, which is much more easy to understand and navigate than the Atomos Ninja Vs. I've been using the Atomos for like 3 years now, and I still don't really understand. I cannot properly read the false color tool of this one. Whereas the OSEE monitor has a lot of customization. You can customize your own false color tool, and it's also really easy to read. So the green value could be your perfect skin tone, the red is overexposed, and the purple is underexposed, just like it was on the SmallHD Focus 5 monitor, which was very easy to read. So at least for the false color tool, I would pick the OSEE monitor for sure. So now let's head over outside and have a look how this monitor performs against bright sunlight. So as you can see right here, we have the pinch to zoom functionality, which is also really welcome, and I like how fast and convenient it is to just swipe between workspaces and to look at your different settings. In this example, my OSEE monitor is in front of a building or something. I didn't see this reflection while filming, but all in all, it's more than viewable during daylight. And if we have a look in a different lighting, I would say that the OSEE has a bit more reflections, but it's nothing too crazy and it's still daylight viewable, as I said before. It's hard to see the image when you look at both monitors at an extreme angle, so I would suggest looking straight up to a monitor. And even Atomos Ninja V is a bit hard to look at an angle. But as you can tell guys, you can completely not see the image on the A6300 built-in screen, because in 4K it's super dim, and it's just a blessing to have a bright on-camera monitor with such cameras that have dimmer displays. So to conclude guys, for $190 it's a no-brainer. It's very easy to use and to navigate, it's daylight viewable, we have awesome workspaces or desktops, and if you customize those, you'll be just blessed how fast and easy it is to use. I also like that the HDMI cables are in the back and not on the bottom like on the Viltrox monitor that I reviewed last week, so I'll leave a link to that review of Viltrox monitor in the end of this video. Also, OSEE monitor features a very robust monitor arm with some cold shoe accessory mounts, so all in all, it's a pretty decent monitor for the money, and I do recommend it to all of the beginners, or if you need a monitor for your second camera, because it won't break your bank, but still, it is very capable. So if you did enjoy this video guys, please smash the like and subscribe buttons and hit the notifications bell. Here's the Viltrox monitor review for $200 and with an awesome kit. So I'll see you in that video guys. Take care, bye.